Hi, this is Chris, and today we are looking at a flow that I built for the Talent Stacker Career Development Program that is used when working with volunteer projects. This record triggered flow starts when a volunteer project member record is either created or updated, and there are 3 entry criteria based on member status that will trigger this flow. Those options are enrolled, completed, or removed. If we close out of this, we next proceed to the decision element, where there are 4 paths that this flow can take based on those entry criteria. Those options are volunteer project enrolled, volunteer project completed, volunteer project removed excused, and volunteer project removed unexcused. If we close out of that and continue along the flow for the volunteer project enrolled path, you will see the next step is to update this record. This is to update 2 fields on the member record based on a set of conditions: member status and volunteer project enrolled, to project ready and true. You will notice that we have several conditions where the operator is set to does not equal. This is because a member can be added to multiple volunteer projects during their membership, and we didn't want to have the member status update to a previously completed stage. So let's close out of this and take a look at how this flow works by using the William Gates member record as an example. So here we are on the member record for Mr. William Gates. And as you can see, we are project ready. And now we just need to enroll this person into a volunteer project. So we will come down here, select the project that they're going to be in. The status comes in as enrolled, and we will click save on that. As you can see, a few things have now happened. We have a volunteer project that has showed up on the right side over here on the related field, showing as enrolled. Our volunteer project enrolled checkbox has been marked off. We're on the project ready member status. And we also, because of that checkbox being marked off, we got rid of the warning statement that said administrator certified but has not yet enrolled in volunteer project. So all of that happened through the use of that flow. And now we'll head back over to the flow and we will look at the path for volunteer project completed. You'll see there is an additional step on this path, which is to create an achievement record. Because our client wanted to track the completion of a volunteer project as an achievement, we decided to automate this requirement by using this flow to create the achievement. When the volunteer project member record is updated and completed, this flow will create an achievement record using the information contained in the volunteer project member record. Closing this, we see that the flow continues in a similar manner as the volunteer project enrolled path, but this time we'll update 3 fields on the member record based on a similar set of conditions. If we take a look in here, we'll see that we're now going to be changing the member status to the interviewing stage. The volunteer project completed will be true, and the end date will be the completed date. Canceling out of here, when we follow the flow a little bit further for the volunteer project removed options, these are essentially the same, except that the update of the records on the member record page will either be excused or unexcused depending on which version of the path we follow. So let's take a look at how this portion of the flow works by using the William Gates member record as an example again. Here we are back on William Gates member record. You can see we are enrolled in a volunteer project. So now this time we're going to go and take a look at closing this. And what we're going to do is we're going to complete it. We're going to add the completed date. We don't have a removal reason because it's not listed as removed. And then we'll go ahead and save this. And now you can see that a few things have already happened. The volunteer project has now been marked as completed. The volunteer project completed checkbox has been marked. The volunteer project end date has been filled in. The member status has been updated to interviewing, and we now have a warning statement that shows the volunteer project has been completed. And finally, we're going to take a look at what happens when you remove a member from a volunteer project. So I've created this new one. We're going to go in and complete it as removed. Select the withdrew, which gives us an excused absence, and then you see over here volunteer project removed is marked and excused is changed. And that is the flow that updates the member record with volunteer project information.